The Bible explained artificial intelligence thousands of years ago, but most people just didn't realize what they were reading. Proverbs 14:4 says very clearly, "Where there is no oxen, the stall is clean. But from the strength of an ox comes an abundant harvest." This scripture is really about leverage, productivity, and the tools that multiply human capability. And while it might sound like some ancient farming proverbs, it's actually one of the clearest explanations of how the AI economy is at work right now. See, back in the day, the ox multiplied human labor. Today, AI is multiplying human intelligence, productivity, and decision-making. AI is the ox of our generation. And in 1 minute, I'm going to show you why this verse explains exactly why some people will dominate in this AI economy while others will simply get left behind. Now let's break this down. See, the ox was the technology of its time. Biblically, the ox represented productive power. The ox plowed the ground, broke hard soil, pulled heavy loads, prepared land for planting. It multiplied what one human could do alone. Without an ox, a farmer worked with hand tools. That meant small patches of land, small harvests, slow progress. But when a farmer had an ox, everything changed. Now he can work entire fields. See, the ox allowed a small farmer to scale. And that's the key idea here. The ox was the technology of its time. Now let's look at the first half of the verse. Where there are no oxen, the stall is clean. At first, that sounds nice, right? Clean, orderly, peaceful. But see, back in the day, when referencing agriculture, a clean stall actually meant something very specific. It meant no ox was working because oxen made a mess. They left manure all over the place. They would kick up dirt. They would create noise. It was a lot happening. So if the stall is perfectly clean, one of two things is true. One, there is no ox present, or two, nothing productive is happening. And this proverb is teaching a hard truth. If you want growth, you must accept the mess that comes with productivity. See, people today, they want success without inconvenience. They want scale without management. They want revenue without complexity, or harvest without technology. But that's not how real system works. Increase always causes friction. Some people avoid the ox because they don't want the mess. They want peace. They want simplicity, control, and predictability. But then they also say they want increase. And the Bible is very clear. You cannot have an increase without carrying the weight of what produces it. Clean stalls produce no harvest. Harvest comes from strength. Now, let's look at the second part of the verse, because this is where the gold is. But from the strength of an ox comes an abundant harvest. Notice what it does not say. It doesn't say, from the comfort of the stall comes abundance. Nope. Abundance comes from the strength applied to the field. The ox was powerful. One ox could do the work of many men. That's how small farmers were able to multiply their production. Harvest requires power, pressure, effort, and endurance. The ox was built for resistance and weight, and that's how the multiplication happened. The ox also represented leverage. But here's another important detail, and I don't want you to miss this. An ox standing in the field by itself doing nothing creates nothing. The power of the ox only matters if it is yoked, directed, trained, and harnessed. See, an untrained ox can literally destroy a field, but a trained ox multiplies it. Power without direction becomes chaos, but power that is structured produces a harvest. Now, let's watch how this perfectly applies to today. See, back then, the ox plowed more land than a human. Today, AI processes more information than a human. Back then, the ox carried heavy physical loads. AI carries heavy mental workloads. Back then, the ox increased the harvest. And today, AI increases the output, the speed, and the scale. One farmer with an ox could farm 10 times the land. Today, one person using AI can do the work of entire teams. And that's why artificial intelligence is creating an entirely new digital workforce. The same choice exists today. Remember the first half of the verse. Where there is no oxen, the stall is clean. See, AI brings the same thing oxen brought: complexity, new systems, new responsibilities, mistakes to correct. People who avoid AI right now are basically saying, I want the clean stall. But clean stalls do not produce an abundant harvest. And here's the part no one is talking about. This proverb isn't just about farming, ladies and gentlemen. It's about every major technological shift in human history. For centuries, the ox changed agriculture. Then came horses, then steam engines, then electricity, then computers, and now AI. Every major technological shift in history has created new economic opportunities for the people who learn to use it first. Every one of those moments separated two types of people. Now I want you to imagine farmer number one, thousands of years ago. He wakes up before sunrise. He grabs his hand tools and he walks out to the field. And he starts digging. Hour after hour, foot by foot, just trying to break the soil. The sun is scorching his back. His body is aching and hurting. And by the end of the day, he's only cleared one patch of ground. Tomorrow, he'll come back and do it all again. Everything he produces depends on his own strength. Now I want you to imagine farmer number two. The day he gets his first ox. He wakes up before the sunrise too. But instead of grabbing a shovel, he hooks the ox to the plow. And that same ground that took farmer number one an entire week to break starts turning over row after row after row. The ox pulls the plow. The soil opens up. The field expands. By the afternoon, he plowed more land than farmer one could clear in days. Now that means he can plant more. He'll harvest more, sell more. And before long, he'll be able to buy, that's right, another ox, then another, and another. And his fields grow even larger. And that's how his harvest multiplies. And what started as one small farm begins to scale. Like history favored the farmer who harnessed the ox, and so did the harvest. Now I want you to fast forward that to today. AI is doing the same thing for intelligence. Just like the ox multiplied the labor, AI multiplies intelligence, which means one thing: AI is the ox of our generation. Today, the same choice exists. There's two types of people. Person number one does everything manually, avoiding AI, staying small and simple. While person number two is harnessing AI systems, managing digital labor, and producing at scale. So the real question this proverb is asking every generation: what is the ox of your era? The ox of our era is artificial intelligence, along with its power of automation and digital workers. If Proverbs 14:4 were written today, it might sound like this: where there is no AI automation, the businesses stay small and simple, but a great harvest comes to those who harness the power of artificial intelligence. Now, that is my version, and I am sticking to it. But let me ask you something very powerful. Do you want the clean stall, or do you want the harvest? Because that choice is happening right now. And the truth is, even doing nothing is a decision. You're choosing one way or the other. You're choosing the clean stall, or you're choosing the harvest. So if you're choosing harvest, I want you to type harvest in the comments. And if you're serious about learning how to harness AI without chasing trends or algorithms, I want to show you another path most people don't even realize exists. A path where you can actually get paid to teach artificial intelligence and AI skills. No social media fame required. I have a free training coming up this Thursday. Click the link in the description and I'll walk you through how I've secured over $5 million over the past several years, why this field is still wide open for AI opportunities. So again, if you're choosing harvest, type harvest in the comments, and then I'll see you on the training. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share.